Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Very devastating story here of a sex predator who got a hold of a 10-year-old grade school girl. These past few years of being more aware and also taking a sexual violence class a few weeks ago has opened my eyes, and I would like to say so sorry to all the sexual victims, and we believe you. I think that everyone should know that these predators will manipulate anyone. They may masquerade as an advocate, someone who's been reformed, just to have access to the victims. This guy, Abel Gabla, he masqueraded as a doctor so that he could have access to this poor grade school child. Leave your comments, and also here is the trigger warning for this video.
In central Phoenix saw an enhanced police presence on campus. Wednesday, Phoenix police say 25-year-old Abel Gabla snuck in behind a student, claimed he was a doctor, and took a young girl into an empty classroom and sexually assaulted her.
It seems like nobody was really paying attention to him. And because of that, he continued to violate the terms of his probation. And ultimately, he ended up victimizing another child in the community.
12 News has previously exposed Gabla's criminal history, stints on probation at the federal and state court levels, and repeated violations that never resulted in any prison time. His questionable past doesn't end there. In a statement to 12 News, Immigrations and Customs Enforcement tells us that he is a native and citizen of Liberia. That's a country in Africa. ICE says they are unable to take action on him until his current case is adjudicated. Back in 2019, it's the earliest record of Gabla picking up a criminal charge. Court records say Border Patrol agents caught him trying to transport migrants from down in Sierra Vista up here to Phoenix for money. Federal prosecutors offered him a plea deal, reducing his charge to what is called misprison of a felony. He would then be sentenced to 5 years on probation. He was never deported, even after this felony conviction, and local attorney Josh Colesrud explains the likely reason why.
If he pleads guilty to human smuggling, it's an automatic deportation. That is, there's no discretion for the immigration judge. He has to be removed from the country. So what the U.S. Attorney's Office does sometimes is they allow a defendant to plead guilty to what's called misprison of a felony, which is just a generic felony that does not require automatic removal from the United States. And that's what happened here.
In an interesting twist, the probation department here in Maricopa County said Gabla is, quote, legally residing in the U.S. as a permanent resident and may live and work here in the U.S. However, if Gabla were to be convicted of a felony offense, he may, quote, be amenable to removal proceedings. It's concluded he was eligible for arrest on immigration violations.
ICE always has the authority to put what's called an immigration hold or detainer on any defendant who's not a U.S. citizen.
It's unclear at this time why that was never done. ICE also will not say how this man obtained legal status, whether that be a work visa, a green card, an asylum claim, or something else. When we asked why the public could not know that information, ICE told us it was due to privacy.
ICE is prohibited from disclosing any information about a person's status in the country. It's a privacy concern, and they guard it just like the IRS guards tax information.
And the bottom line here is someone who is not a U.S. citizen and is currently on probation at both the state and federal levels was in a position to allegedly sexually assault an innocent Phoenix teen this week. How could this possibly happen? It's a question we will continue to